Welcome back. Well, illegal border crossers are not going to find sanctuary in Phoenix, Arizona. After a very long and heated debate, this Phoenix City Council voted this week against a petition to adopt sanctuary status for illegal immigrants, joining other cities like Miami. With me now, one of the councilmen who said no to sanctuary status. He's Sal DiCiccio. Good to have you, sir. Why did you vote against it?
Well, here's why. We were right on the right track, right off the bat, Liz. And then the mayor and others, bowing to the pressure from those wanting to have the city of Phoenix be a sanctuary city, decided to take the issue behind closed doors. That's what myself and another individual on the council voted against. But I think it's also important for us to identify what a sanctuary city is. And we always use these really nice terms for these things that are really not that good. No, they're not good for the citizens. All it means is that these individuals have committed a crime, they've been arrested for a crime, and they don't get turned over to immigration. They get let loose back into the community. So they may have done a burglary, a robbery, other types of crimes in our society, and they get let loose. We're not talking about everybody that's in the city, all these individuals that are in our city. We're talking about these individuals that have committed a crime, and then they don't get reported to ICE. That's
an issue. I mean, and it's interesting. We love to talk to people who are dealing with this on the front lines, and you're one of those gentlemen, sir. And, you know, we have this recent report from the Pew Research Center. It says the Phoenix metro area, that's about 250,000 illegal immigrants in the Phoenix metro area alone. I mean, how will the city deal with this issue going forward?
Well, the way we're dealing with it now is the way we should be dealing with it. If these individuals get arrested, they immediately get turned over to the Immigration Service. That's how it should be done. You don't want these people in our city. We don't want them in our state, and we don't want them in our country. Imagine this. Imagine somebody, a guest in your home, steals your television set, and then you decide not to kick them out. So that's what's happening here. These individuals have committed a crime. They've been arrested. They should be deported. Why do we want to take care of them in our country? Why do we want to take care of them in our city? It's crazy logic to keep them here.
Yeah.
The argument, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought. Go ahead.
One of the biggest arguments I've heard, and I've heard this repeatedly, they say, well, if you deport those individuals that have committed these crimes, you're breaking up families. Well, anytime we arrest anybody for any reason, whether they're citizens or non-citizens, you're already breaking up a family. That individual gets sent to jail. So that's an illogical argument. It's crazy logic that we're starting to hear. We're hearing it across the entire country.
It's a fair point you just made. You know, switching gears, there was a judge in Oregon. I don't know if you heard about this story, sir, but I'd like your thoughts about it. Yeah, she's being accused of helping an illegal immigrant arrested for drunk driving. He could have killed somebody. She's accused of letting him sneak out a back door. Now there's talk, are there sanctuary courtrooms out there? What do you make of this story?
Liz, it's insanity. I think what we're seeing across the country right now is this level of insanity from individuals, and they're from the far right, from the far left. They're radicals, and what they're doing is they're promoting a policy that's going to be harmful to all the citizens in the city and in the state and in our country. What the president is doing, President Trump is on the exact right track of where we need to be in this country. He is there. And if you listen to his words specifically and don't try to read into it anything more than what he's saying, he knows what we're dealing with. You've got to take these individuals out, these part of the MS-13, these other individuals that have committed crimes throughout our entire country. You've got to take them out of this country. They're not our responsibility. They're someone else's responsibility that have put back into the backs of the taxpayers of the city of Phoenix, in the state, and in our country.